So when we're starting to look for a futurity horse, the difference in a rodeo horse or a weekend jackpot horse and a futurity horse is a lot of it boils down to eye appeal. Now that doesn't just mean the horse has to be pretty, but that means it doesn't hurt. But that means that the horse needs to work pretty. And sometimes we've all had a horse that looked worse than he felt, you know what I mean? And you get on them and they feel pretty good and they're easy to catch on, but they don't necessarily do everything by the book. There's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of times some of the best rodeo rope horses, jackpot horses are a little bit that way. This is Shady. This is one we did good on the last couple of years. She's 7 years old. She can run. She can fly. She stays on her butt. She drags her butt. She hits the cow good. You know, she's easy to catch on. She's easy to dally on. That transition from the futurity world to the jackpot rodeo world doesn't change. When we're starting out looking for a futurity prospect, they need to travel good. They need to. The heel horses are going to have to stop, you know, and they're going to have to be in control. Everybody knows they've got some old rodeo horses that were a little hard-mouthed and they felt like they were 2/3 running off, but you always knew they were going to turn in and stop, and some were stopped on their front end, some moved a little bit more. You know, that in the jackpot rodeo world, it doesn't kill you. In the futurity world, it's a judged event, so they're judging off eye appeal. You know, the horse needs to score good. The horse needs to take a jerk and be real still. The head horses need to score. Obviously, they need to be great in the box. And so for some of that, when we're looking for a prospect, you know, a judged event is about eye appeal. It doesn't matter if you're cutting. It doesn't matter if you're reining or in the cow horse. And so if we can start off with the most eye appeal, it's easier to maintain.